All right, we're here with Ask the Expert for Bollin Wealth Management, and it's Phil Bollin, but we gotta mention something here. Look at this.
We're almost all color coordinated here. This is amazing.
It's like you're a member of the team now, Phil.
Well, great. That's
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
What is Financial Wellness Month?
So yeah, it's a month just to kind of focus in on what's going on in our financial lives and make sure that we start off the year on a positive note and not let too much track get behind us in the new year, and make sure that we're on track to meet our financial goals.
So we have to create a budget, is that right? My husband's at home going, she's talking about budgeting. So I hate the idea. It's like saying dieting to me.
Oh my gosh.
It is.
Are you
I
my
know.
wife? Are you my, I hear this at home too. What
yes,
is it
where
with
he's like,
budgets?
we've got to see what's coming in and what's going
Yes.
out. I'm like, no. I'm very sorry. We're very
Yes.
the same.
Do you get this a lot? Do you get this a lot?
We're afraid of it.
Yeah,
No.
it's, discipline in life adds value in a lot of ways, right? If we're disciplined about what we eat, the times we go to the gym, we tend to look a little bit better, we live a little bit healthier. Same thing with our finances. If we know what we're bringing in, what we're spending, and most importantly, pay ourselves first for saving for emergencies, retirement, we're going to have a much healthier financial life.
So the first step in budgeting is that honesty factor, right? See really what is coming in.
What's coming in and what's going out. You can't lie, like when you stand on the scale, right?
I'm sorry, putting my hand on the counter is, I'm on the scale.
So I mean, it's real basic though, right? You sit down, you make the column on the one side, you put whatever, your income from your job or your side hustle or whatever birthday money you might have got from grandma, and then on the right, it's my utilities, it's my mortgage, and then we do math, and boom, there you go, right?
Exactly. Discretionary, non-discretionary expenditures, what can go out of the budget, what needs to stay.
So this one.
Why is that hard?
Because I don't.
Why is that
I
hard?
don't want to think about it.
Oh my
Not
God.
a lot of fun.
Okay. I'll try.
All right.
Okay. So the next question though is, this is important, the emergency fund. So we do all this kind of stuff, and we need that little just in case money, right?
Exactly. So our industry generally recommends 3 to 6 months of non-discretionary expenditures, stuff you can't go without, food, utilities, your rent, your mortgage, your car payment. You stop paying for those things, they're going to repossess your home, repossess your vehicle. You can't eat.
Is that a percentage? Like, I mean, how do you decide how much should be in? I mean, I'm obviously never can have enough in there, but you still have to live. What is a good, what's the nut? What should you put in there?
3 to 6 months of those non-discretionary expenditures. If your mortgage is $2,000 a month, you have 3 months of that at a minimum. And the great thing, we talked last time I was here in December about the higher yielding savings accounts.
Yep.
That emergency fund needs to be readily accessible, but now we have these high yielding savings accounts that can actually earn us some interest for having.
And it's not locked. That's the other thing. It's not locked. You don't have a penalty for getting it. It's just a higher use. So it's sitting there and doing you a little bit more than if it would be just in your typical savings.
But it's very liquid.
Right. And I'm not a gambler. I don't like the stock market scares me. But boy, I mean, if you go to these high yield, I mean, the way it is now, you could find 4.5, almost up to 5.25 on just a savings account. But there's some stipulations to that too, right? You can't just put $0 in, right? It's got to be.
It depends on the institution. Some will let you with zero. Some will have minimums. You just got to shop around.
Right.
But this was stuff that hasn't been available for the last decade plus.
And some of the big ones have it, like American Express or, places that you maybe already have a credit card with. You can take a look and see if they have that kind of a product for you.
Correct.
Okay, all right, savings now. This is, we've talked a bit about, what we do in an emergency situation, but savings. How do you commit to saving for retirement?
So, talked earlier about paying yourself first. If you don't do it, it's not going to happen, most likely. We're in a system where pensions have gone by the wayside unless you work for a public entity. Make sure that you're taking advantage of your employer's retirement accounts, the savings opportunities, whether it's a 401k, 403b, simple IRA, for example. Make sure you participate. If you don't, and they have a match, you're missing out on part of your compensation. It's pretty easy. And again, make sure that you have enough to live on, but do it till it hurts a little bit, like that extra minute on the treadmill at the gym.
And the younger you are when you start, if you're doing it, it's hard to tell a 20-something that just starting out, this is the most important time. But you have to. That's it. You're coming in, your kids are teenagers, but that is that when they're sitting down 22 years old with that first job, like, you aren't going to believe this. But this money right now is going to be the most important money you save.
Power of compounding. If you have it in there for 3-4 decades, you'll be amazed at how much it grows.
All right, so Phil, I appreciate you coming here. Tell us the people and how to find you outside of this show.
Yeah, so our website, www.bollinwealth.com. Always easy way to make an appointment there. You can always call our office, 419-878-3934. We're happy to help you, point you in the right direction, get you in touch and in possession of the resources you need to have a healthy and great financial life this year and beyond.
And you can help
Excellent.
Rebecca with a budget.
We'll definitely help her.
And you can help Eric with that pocket square, because I think it would look great.
Yes.
Next
all right.
time, pocket
okay.
square.
Thank you.
All right.
I need all help I can get, Rebecca. Still
do
plenty
I.
of